Jakes, you said something very interesting. You talked about the social media world in which we live. So when you even started, you didn't get a glimpse on a screen into your future. You couldn't have imagined where you are today. And we have a whole generation that is growing up every day, glimpsing things, wanting to sort of start where they're seeing other people have ended up. As we go into the future, and social media is not going anywhere, so it's going to be there, how do you think the next generation can navigate understanding that there are still steps to destiny? You talk a lot about that.
Right.
And a lot of those steps are in anonymity and obscurity. But if all our life is spent right there on the screen and comparing and competing, how are people going to navigate the things that they need on the inside to become who they need to be?
First of all, it's an illusion.
There you go.
Almost everything you see on a screen is an illusion. I never post a bad picture.
Okay.
You know, the pictures that make you look like a gorilla and, you delete them. You delete them, you know. The ones that came out too dark, you lighten them. If the color's not vibrant, you enhance it. So we put this picture out there that makes people think that this is the way our life is.
Right.
We don't show them our bad days. We testify about when the Lord came. We don't tell them about when he didn't. Okay? So all of a sudden, when you run in a day and God didn't move the way you thought he should move, you think something must be wrong. When in fact, I went through many, many bad days to get to one good day.
There you go. Yes.
I cried a lot of nights before I danced all over the church, okay?
Yeah.
People not seeing the whole story is disappointing, because if you are not familiar with the struggle, you will never be able to embrace the success.
Right.
The struggle does not mean that God is not there. I spent most of my life preaching in a storefront. Wow. I'm the same person I was. I tell you, people who know me will tell you, I am the same guy in the storefront preaching to 7 people and 2 of them were asleep. Okay? And that was important to me being able to handle this. Yeah. People who meet me now say, oh, I guess you are preaching, you got a big church and you got a big this and you got a big that. But people who know me, no, that can't be it.
Oh, wow.
Because that guy preached with his lights off, with his water off. He preached when he had to thumb to church.
Right.
He preached when he was hungry and didn't have anything to eat. See, if you can't understand Omega till you've seen Alpha.
Whoa. Right.
Yeah, you know what it's like? It's like you're watching this movie, you know, and your spouse comes in toward the end of the movie, and they come in at the end of the movie. You're asking all these questions, and what is that going? What is it? You should have seen the beginning. You'll never understand the ending if you didn't see the beginning. You see, and my beginning tells you it sets a compass.
Right.
He started me low. He kept me humble. He let me fail over and over and over and over again and see if I would preach in what was disarray. In fact, there was a rumor around said I couldn't pastor. Said he can preach, but he can't pastor. Because I came home to a little storefront church. I preached for people in big churches, but I pastored. I used to watch people drive past my church trying to find it. Coming from out of town, they'd just be driving past it, looking all around, trying to find it. I was standing there in the window waving at it. I'm over here. But let me tell you something. They might laugh at you right now. But if you are faithful over a few things, God will make you ruler over many. Never let go of your dream. Never let go of your dream. One of the reasons, see, I don't have to do megafest, that kind of stuff is a big headache, a big budget, a lot of stress. Why would you do that? Because at this point in my life, the only thing I really care about is getting everything I learned and everything I can get my hands on into the hands of as many other people as they can, so that they can find their dream, so that they can move into their purpose, so that they can get up on their feet. And everybody's destiny is not to preach.
Yes, exactly.
We need people. We need anointed pilots. We need anointed lawyers. We need anointed presidents and senators and legislators and people in government. Some people need to be called into business. If the wealth of the unjust is laid up for the just, how are we going to get it? We got to go in there and get it and pull it in and draw it in and take over so that we can make better decisions and choices than secular people. You won't be able to do that if somebody doesn't teach you how to lead, how to administrate, how to develop a staff, how to train, how to go forward, how to move. I found out the most amazing thing about people, and I have worked on death row. I've literally been on death row. I've worked with inmates. Our Texas Offenders Reentry Initiative, we have worked 10,000 inmates have gone through our program, and we've reduced the rate of recidivism as a result of our program. So I've been everywhere. I don't care what you did. I don't care how bad it was. If people know better, they do better. They do better.
Yeah.
They do better. And I found out a lot of people are not doing better because they have not been taught. And the people who know how to do things they don't stop to teach you. Right. I want to spend this season of my life pouring into other people, helping them reach their dreams. I have nothing to prove.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good, I'm satisfied, I'm happy. I've answered my questions about myself, to myself, for myself.
Right. There you go. There you go.
That's a good thing. You know, so it frees me to be able to be interested in you, to invest in you, to impart life into you, and most importantly, not to be jealous of you. Come on. Yeah.
That is
you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not jealous, I'm good. And now, through the things that I'm doing, I really want to see a generation of giant killers arise, so that when the time comes that I fold up my feet and go to the land of my fathers, all that we work for will not end with us. Amen.